Yeah. Yo. What's up, guys? How you been? How you feeling? Good morning. Or for some of you, good evening. I was just looking at some of the texts I got back in the community app. AKA people who are texting with me at, what's the number here? 310-935-0302. Folks are just saying hello, asking about different stuff that happened this over the break. Asking about the mice. Asking about what else? Did we have a raid already? Oh look, Sing Sing raiding with a party of 4619. Wow. Hi. Good morning. Thanks for the raid. First thing. Wow. Yeah, the mice. Oh my God. Okay, so first of all, let's just let me just start things off by saying good morning. Hello. It's been a week. I was off for a week, and just getting ready for Christmas and all that. And let's see here. Hold on a second. Just checking my activity here. Yeah, I was off last week, just getting ready for Christmas, and some of you guys followed me on TikTok. I've been trying to figure out like a way to use TikTok that wasn't just like, you know, corny trends and dances and whatever, because I feel like there's so much of that on TikTok. And I posted a couple of tracks and I posted some beats for people to duet with, and those people seem to like those. And then out of nowhere, we had a mouse. So I went into the went into the pantry, and there was a mouse had gone in and like eaten a little bit on like the bottom like shelf of like a couple of the things, and like had gone up and eaten it was so strange. He was like way into chocolate. Like, I don't know what the story is with that, but this mouse really liked chocolate, which I know is like not good for mice. It's not good for dogs either. And he didn't eat much, so we were kind of like, huh? Like, it's probably like, we feel like it's either one or two, because they didn't get into very much, and they're like weren't making a big mess. So I made this little trap. I looked online of different things you could make to like, you know, trap the mouse or whatever and not like kill it, because I think there's like one mouse. So we made this little trap that was a bottle, and when he ran to one side it opened, but when he ran to the other it closed, so he couldn't get out, but he could breathe. And yeah, I made this thing. I just happened to have the right size like piece of wood and these little pieces and stuff, and caught the mouse, took him out to a field not that far away, and released him, and he just ran into this hole. And I was like, maybe he gets eaten by like a snake or something. Like, at least it's not me. At least it's not my fault. And then the next night we were reading online, and we were like, oh, you know what? You have to take the mouse, like they recommend like between 2 and 5 miles away, according to different sites. And they also were like, you know, it could be like, if there's one mouse, you probably have more than one mouse. So I set the same trap up, and I said, if the you know, if we think there's more than one, regardless, I'm gonna set the same trap up for one more night and then go, next day I'm gonna make like a bucket trap where you can catch more than one mouse. And sure enough, put the trap in, caught the mouse, and then put him, you know, sent him like to the other side of the freeway, like he's far away. So that mouse was not coming back. And then I made the bucket trap and didn't catch anything with the bucket trap. So the long story short, very long story short, I think it was just one mouse. And anyway, you can watch the little quickie clips of it on my TikTok. What is my TikTok? Is it M Shinoda or Mike Shinoda? You guys know, I don't even know. M Shinoda. So M Shinoda on TikTok, follow me there. Promise I won't post any goofy dance videos, even though I already did that for Booty Down. But I was trying to figure out, you know, like I said, like on TikTok, I was trying to figure out like the way to do it. I can't do some like dance videos and trends like that. But I have been posting a couple beats, and I even rapped on somebody else's beat, which was fun. So yeah, if you're already on TikTok, follow that. I'll post them. I'll send them over to Instagram stories too. So people who are on Instagram and not TikTok, you can watch it there. What else is going on? I got some things for Christmas. Got some things. You want to see what I got? First of all, I got a cloud lifter like amp thing for this microphone. It's a little, you probably can't hear it, but I can hear it in my headphones. It's a little bit clearer. It's nice. That's nice. I also got these. I got egg shakers. They come in small, medium, soft, medium, loud, and extra loud. So we'll use these today. We could do all of them. Astray Netherling is asking if I monitor myself through my headphones. I do. I don't like to hear myself when I'm on a game, but I do like to hear myself when I'm on when I'm doing this or doing music. What is that? Somebody asked. Elisa asked. They're just like shakers, but if you go to a music store, you'll always see egg shakers. It's just, they're egg shakers. Oh, and these were just laying around. I didn't get these for Christmas, but I realized that dominoes have like a really good little percussive sound. It's a nice little sound. Just thought I'd bring those in the studio. Here's a big one. This is a big one. Ready? I actually asked for this. And my brother got it for me. It's called a finger drum, but this one has pebbles in it. It's part of it's a Meinl finger drum with like all these little like metal pebbles. So check this out, listen. You can make rain sounds. Right? And then you could also shake it. Or you can play like a... That's fun. Just put it on your lap. Like hit it, you can kind of hear the little shaky sounds. put the rainy sound in this today. Come back to that. And then the last thing, I didn't ask for this, but one of my kids is just like, bam, surprise gift. And it's something you don't have, and it's something that's cool. What? What do you mean? What do you mean there's a musical instrument I don't have that's cool? Dude, come on. Come on! It's great. So great. Great little musical gifts. Also got an HDMI switcher. On some nerd shit. So I can switch between all the screens in here. Or the devices. Alright, so the little chimey thing I got going on here is just it's a loop in Machine. I found some stuff that I liked. This one is it's just this guy. And then there's this little percussive thing. And then there's this one. I don't know if this is gonna work. So there's the 3 little loops I found that I liked. I think I've used that vocal one before. And then some drum sound. We could actually go double time with it. Let's put the rain sound in. I can just do it on this live mic. So we got those 2 things. I should make a new track for the rainy sound. Hold on a second. Let me just do that. Let's see. There it is. So we'll put the rainy sound here, and I'm gonna affect it a little bit here. So it's quiet now. I'm gonna put a compressor on it. Let's see. What's wrong with it? I'm gonna put the compressor on it, and the compressor will boost the level, but the compressor will also allow me to do a little side chain thing with it. I don't know what I'll side chain from yet. Maybe I'll just do it from the machine. Just a little bit there. Okay. And then could be a little higher in tone. Don't forget, you can do, if you want to make something stereo, and you've got more than one, like, performance of it, which I do, you can go like this, and split them. There, now it's stereo. The only thing is it's kind of like, fade in there and fade out here, since it is kind of like a wave. Oops, what was that? Hold on. Do waves. Okay. What should we do with the beat? Oh, I did get some of these. All right. Should I put some of that actual drum in? Yeah, some of the drum. Nice. We could take this, duplicate, get rid of it on here, and then did with the right, this is sounding a little like I'm imagining dudes with like white dudes with dreadlocks and like hacky sacks, and tie-dye, shell necklaces. Maybe we don't do that. I'm gonna modernize it. Hold on 1 second. Turn that down. Okay. Ready? Yes, Peter Gabriel would be better. Let's find the Peter Gabriel to it.
I was getting into the groove.
Out of control.
Wait, are these not? Oh, I thought I had a pattern with these in it already. Hold on. Oh, I'm not on it. That's why. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna take the quantize off. I want to put, let me see if I can just grab all of these things here. These guys. All this. Hold on. There we go. I just moved all those drums to here because I'll do this. Looking for sounds. Let's take this guy. Let's take this one. On this whole group, I'm gonna put some effects here. Did I put those on the wrong group before? Oh, I put them on just one sound, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so on the whole group, guys real quick. I'll take this one out. What do you guys want me to do with it? Dominoes? Dominoes are next. All right. Let's do the dominoes. The dominoes. Okay. Where are they? The eggs too. We're gonna do it all. Let's see if we can get like a, maybe I can like. Some of those, I don't want the ones that are like have separations in. So there. There's our domino sound. Yeah, what would happen if I like pitched it? Let's find out. Yeah. Domino's now, we want pizza. Ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. Okay. Oh, shaker. Let's see, I only want to do one. Whoa. I have flip-flopped on pineapple pizza. Has Help says is claiming that I flip-flopped on pineapple pizza. Prove it. Show me your receipts. prove that I actually said it? Are they video or is it print? And if I did say it, then I don't care. Oh, Anna, are you in here? Are you in charge of ads now? We didn't make a decision about that. All right, this is from the top. I feel like I need to build, this needs to build up in there. All right, let's go back to here and just do the, without the kick. I mean, without the snare. Got the dominoes, and we'll do, in this section we'll do, God, I gotta take this out. In this guy we'll do a pattern, duplicate pattern, we'll just do kicks. Oh, I want to take out this guy as well. So we'll do two of those. Maybe we'll add the shaker here. This is very new agey. Very like I don't know. Cowbell? Is it cowbell now? You guys are not good music directors. Check out what happens if we add some serum. These are going to be interesting. Oh God. Almost. Almost. Not really. Not really that. I feel like this is better. This is more like that little indie vibe is a little nicer. I like that better. It's very happy. How about a little like delay on it? Little. The delay before the chorus, so the chorus can spread it out a little. Maybe we need another track or an additional drum bit here. All right, so in this section we added a hi-hat and a snare and a clap. Hello. This peak ringtone. This is my ringtone track. Let's add like a little guitar thing. Like a bass. Guitar or bass? Let's have bass. Oh, we have to actually, before I do that. Well, I'll come back to this guy after this. Get there. It's a bass. I don't know if it's gonna be this or if it's gonna be like a Moog keyboard bass. But this is gonna be. We'll try this. Something like that. Those are nice. But we'll try I want to try the keyboard one too. Oh, there's like there's a plug for like extra sub. What is that guy? Waves. See what happens by that. Ooh. Too much. A lot. So what happens? Can I send this one down? That's better. All right. Why don't we start from the top and just see what happens, and then I'll add the next part. Start from the top. Oh no, why is this thing still looping? Okay, from the top again. Dominoes. The bass. Oh my goodness. The little dancing parrots really go. I mean, the cat's dancing, the parrots are dancing in the chat. Let's get some other parts. I have to check the pitch on this guy. Just check it. I feel like it's I mean, since it's analog, you gotta check it. All right, I'll turn it back up. on. We gotta do this with some echoes. Hold on. How are we gonna do this? Do that. I mean, if we don't do it, then we're stupid. We're idiots. Let me just make the track a little longer so it can keep rocking. I want to take the shaker out for a bit. Alright, go back a little bit here. You can't see, I know. But now you. Do it again. Like it like that either. Hang on. turn the motor off. Echo machine. Come on. Come on, Echo Fix. They got me the Echo Fix that doesn't stink. It's a killer over here. Go from the top. See what to do next. Pineapple pizza. Here's my current stance on pineapple pizza. Current stance. I like it. It's fine. It's not my favorite. You guys also, you were confusing favorite pizza with pizza I think is fine and I like it and I'll eat it. Don't confuse the two. Right? I just don't hate it. What's my favorite pizza? It depends on my mood. Depends on my mood. I might be in the mood for veggie. I might be in the mood for pepperoni. Just never know. What's my mood right now? Veggie. If I ordered a pizza right now, it'd be black olives, mushrooms, bell peppers, some stuff. I don't know. Supreme? What's Supreme pizza? What's Supreme pizza? If we have any New Yorkers in the chat right now, you guys are all, they're the most pretentious about their pizza. The most. My friend Chris, he moved from Brooklyn to LA area, Valley. Ordered pizza in high school from a guy from a place that was like authentic New York pizza. If you don't like it, if it's not authentic, you can send it back. And this motherfucker ordered a pizza, ordered a pie, got it at the door. The guy came to the door, he opened the door. The guy tried to hand him the pizza and he did like this and he opened it, he took out a slice and he tasted it. He put it back and closed the thing and told him to go away and close the door on him. And didn't pay for the pizza. Oh. He's like, no, that's not a New York pizza. We were like, dude, what did you eat? You sent the pizza back. What did you eat? He ate a sandwich or something. He was just like, no. US pizza isn't pizza? Come on. Italians in the chat. Italians in the chat like US pizza is pizza. US pizza isn't pizza. They say. Have the nerve to say. Oh shit, what am I doing here? Let's go there. This goes here. Sushi over pizza? Of course. Of course. For me? I had sushi last night. We're about to have our Japanese New Year's celebration. Get together with my family and do our oshogatsu. We should look up oshogatsu. I want to find out. I don't know all the traditional like foods that you're supposed to eat. I know about the good luck. Why am I blanking on the soup? The soup. Japanese families eat this soup that's basically like a dashi stock and like black beans in it and stuff. What do you call that? I'm just blanking on the name. Focusing too much on my guitar situation here. Oh, I'm always talking about food here. That's all I do. Osechi. Thank you. I gotta turn this through Why does this sound? Oh, because the keyboard's pitchy. Trying to figure out what kind of vibe. Better. I think that's better. just a little something in the background. I feel like, okay, we have a lot. We've got a lot of sounds showing up like kind of on top of each other. So I'm going to try and see what order they should come in. What order they should come in. I also could do a higher guitar thing. That right there, that drum needs some loving. I kind of want to like smash it a little bit. Maybe let's put the guitar rig effects on it. Let's see what happens if we go to guitar rig on this guy. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. Uh-oh. Importing rack presets. Hang on 1 second. Give me a moment. I don't know what it's going to do, so I'm hiding screen for a second. Okay, not asking for any passwords or anything. That's good, okay. All right, we're back. I just downloaded the new version of Guitar Rig. That's why I did that. So here's actually, I'll do this. I'll put that on, and then I'll add this. So you can, so we'll just hear the effect on the finger drum. Look at characters, clean. We want a clean one, I think. I mean, this may not be the vibe, but... So this, to me, like all of a sudden it sounds like, oh, it's being like recorded in like a room on somebody's phone or something. With like a little bit of a weird filter thing going on. Whoa. That's cool. Wow. Will this ever end? Experimental, electronic. I don't know. Let's find out. Interesting. I don't know. Let's hear this then. the other one was better. This one's too bright. Maybe I can just fix the... Just adjust these guys. That's better. I love being able to choose like all little microphones and speaker cabinets and stuff. I think I said this to you guys before, but this is a great way to learn like some of the characteristics of like different microphones, because these are all real mics. Like 421 is what I use on guitars. I use a SM58. I usually do a 58 and a 421 on my guitar cabinets, and then I'll choose one or the other. Sometimes I'll blend it, but this ribbon, I forget who makes the 121, but this is another favorite. These are different speakers. I think the gratifier is supposed to be like a dual rectifier situation. Is that wrong? Gratifier? Rectifier? Wait, is a rectifier? Rectifier was a head, not a speaker cabinet. I don't know. Don't ask me. All right, let's try this in the context of the thing. Maybe we save the finger drum till later, because if we don't. Why is my internet's blurry today? You guys keep complaining about that. I didn't realize like it shouldn't be. Well, you never know, guys. I do my best. I can't control the internets. Can't control the... The mice did it. Are you sure it's my internet and not yours? Gonna get funky with it. Yeah. So then this thing comes in. What if it came? how like everything came in there? Let's bring the other guitar in first. Let's also like pitch that serum guy so that it's not so... Let's figure it out. There. Instead of being so out of tune, now it's a little more. Let's bring it back to here. Okay. Okay, let's fix this. One thing that happened is that by adding the distortion to the drum thing, it added like a tone to that. Watch it go away here. There, that's much cleaner sounding. Let's just put compression on it instead of a distortion. Let's see. right, so now the drums and the rest of the track aren't like competing with each other as much. But I do need to take this section and like have things come in like one at a time because it's a bit of a mess. So I think what I'm gonna do is add a whole group of these guys. And I'm gonna I might take these guys and save them till later. And I might move this guy to here. So first, it goes this section. And then all right. Should bring back this guy. Let's do a big one of these. Maybe that guy goes out. This guy goes in. No, I think the bass is better. All right, and then bring in the machine. Hell up. Then you go from here. Yeah, okay. That's the biggest section. Let's make this unique. Play around with it a little bit. Oh, that's another thing I can do is have this go like down. Right here, and have this crossfade. So this goes like this. Okay. Who does this beat sound like? Who does this, what group or what artist? Sounds like the mice. Oh my God, Anna Shinoda. scared me. What is that you just handed me? That's your tea? You're coming down to say hi. Okay. Okay, hang on. Hang on. You need a headset. She brought her own chair. You know where the headphones are? You should sit on a pillow to your collar. Hold on, guys. Let's get this. Let's make this official. There you go. Okay, ready? And now, ladies and gentlemen, Anna Shinoda.
I was getting into the groove.
All right, guys. I'm gonna turn this down. Anna's just grooving.
Have you already talked about the mouse?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We very much talked about the mouse. Actually, hang on one second. Let me do the thing. Let me just put this. Anna tuned in the other day to watch the stream and was like so bored.
It's boring.
She was so bored. Hold up. She's like, that's so boring. Hold on. It's a lot of music. It's a lot of music junk. Ladies and gentlemen, Anna.
Hello.
Hi. You're not very close to the
Oh,
microphone.
no, I'm not. That's okay.
Come closer to the microphone.
Okay.
I'll move this guitar.
This is a very happy song.
Yeah. It's a New Year's song.
Oh, yeah.
This is 2021 song.
2021. You know, it's so funny because it's so, like, weirdly superstitious of, like, is midnight on a day? I actually wrote a poem about this in 2017. Like, is midnight on a day like that it just magically, like the next day, everything's gonna be better?
Or it just changes.
Right. But I felt like there was something to that in 2017.
Yeah, the 2021. 2021 has had a lot of garbage in it, but it's like there's been things that have been like.
2020 has had a lot.
I'm sorry, 2020, a lot of garbage, and you know, but not entirely a throwaway year.
Not entirely.
Not entirely.
Yeah, there's been some good stuff. We looked up that list to try and be like, what's the list of good things that happened in 2020?
Oh, that was really funny.
And that was depressing.
That was a really funny thing. There was like somebody printed like here's some things that were like
Some
good
good
in
things.
2020, and it was like there was stupid shit on there like certain artists releasing an album. It's like
Well, there was like the SpaceX.
dozens of
And then like, hey, these people released an album. Yeah, but
It's like great if you're like a whatever. It was like I don't know if you're a what the hell is this? Was this from your? That is from your chair.
Oh.
The chair's falling apart. Yeah. You know what are you gonna do? It's very 2020 of that chair to fall apart.
It was very 2020. Did you tell them that our kitchen almost lit on fire?
Oh, we didn't talk about the kitchen almost lighting on fire.
Twice, actually.
Well, the second
time wasn't
The
as
second
big
time
as
was
that.
cooking, and it was a little.
Yeah. But the first time, okay, first of all, I made a beautiful centerpiece with a lot of pine cones and ornaments and candles. And you know what you shouldn't put next to pine cones? Candles.
Yeah. So we were watching Charlie Brown Christmas,
And I had a candle shaped like a pine cone that was burning down.
Yeah.
And then I got low enough that it lit the whole centerpiece on fire.
It was so bad. The fire was like, obviously we didn't like,
We were in the same room.
we're not the kind of people that when a disaster starts happening, we pull out our phone and we're like, film that. It was the fire was probably, like when I turned around and saw it was probably this big.
Well, your brother was like, something smells like it's burning. And then he turned around and he's like, oh my God,
Fire!
fire!
And it was like this big. And then by the time I walked over there, it was probably this big. By the time I like got to it. And there's a fire extinguisher in the kitchen, but there was also a full pitcher of water like right next to me. And figuring it was like this big, coming from a spot like this wide, I just dumped the water on it because it was right next to me. And for a second, the fire went like way bigger, and then it went down. So I was like, great. Like, you won't. People, I guess that's a thing to not pour water on it, but I also didn't want like fire extinguisher crap all over our kitchen.
Well, and it was also not a grease fire. So
it was not a grease
had
fire.
it been a grease fire,
It was just, I knew that it was
which
just
is-
pine cones
Yeah.
burning.
Yeah. And then
Fire blanket, yeah.
Yeah.
I just.
by
you
the
know,
way, here's the thing about
I
the
just
fire
had one in
blanket.
I had one in my pocket.
Yeah, how like my feeling about that is, where are you gonna put said fire blanket?
But also in the shape of what was burning, it was like this. Like it wasn't. If you had put the blanket on, you would have had to shove the centerpiece, which is this big. You would have had to shove that out of the way, and then put the blanket down. And you would have potentially, by doing that, you would have like pieces of burning pine cone might have gone somewhere else. So I think the fire blanket would have been a bad call.
No.
I think a fire extinguisher would have worked, but then we would have fire extinguisher all over the place.
Right, but I did, while Mike was putting it out with the water, I did grab the fire extinguisher and get
Yeah,
it. Like,
she was ready with it by the time it was
Yeah.
like it had gone up and come back down. She already had the fire extinguisher.
like ready to go in case it.
And then the
kept going.
second one was after
we were making
Christmas.
We were trying to make dim sum,
Oh God. Okay, so
soup dumplings.
so my brother-in-law is British. His family always had. It was either Chinese. They either had Chinese or Indian. Day after Christmas, and we had a prime rib for Christmas. So it's a very like traditional Christmas thing. So then the next day, they always did either Indian or Chinese. And next day we tried to do our own dim sum. We tried to do our own xiaolongbao, the
Yeah.
soup dumplings, which he was the one who really wanted to do it. And they're like, my family, they're all such good cooks. I've told you about that. They're all such good cooks. It was like, okay, you want to do those? Like, that sounds ambitious, and we're going to do it. And then just as we started trying to fold them and whatever, we were like, yep, this is fucking nightmare. These are really, really hard. There's a reason that those guys who do those soup dumplings are like, there's a window around all of them so you can see them do it. Because anyone who's tried to do one, we now have tried to do them. Anyone who's tried realizes how hard it is.
And I texted my friend Crystal, who is Chinese, and she's like an amazing cook. And I was like, what are we doing wrong here? And she was like, oh, you're trying to do soup dumplings?
Yeah, she was like,
she's like,
"That's-
I don't do those.
Why
Like,
are you trying to do those?
Yeah.
These are so hard.
She's like, the dough's really hard to get right. And we were like, yeah, that's
The
what's
dough was
going
the
on.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, that was the problem, was the dough. The dough was hard. They told us, well, anyway, whatever.
Anyway, so we were steaming them, and like the dumplings.
Oh yeah, we were talking
there.
about the fire. So yeah, we were steaming.
And then
Well, and then Jason wanted to do wontons as well. So
Right, okay,
we had
so-
just put on, we had
That's right.
had the soup dumplings steaming, and then he was gonna do some wontons, and he's like, can you help? Can you just set up the oil? And I was like, yeah. So I put the oil on to heat it up, and my brother-in-law didn't know that burner had gotten turned on. So then he took the top off the dumpling, wooden top off the steaming thing, and set it down and it was close enough to the fire that that then caught on fire. It was like that was like this big though. That was a little fire. He just picked it up and blew it out.
Yeah, but it was one of those things too where like our kids were like, "Oh my God, why is
everything's catching on fire?" They were like, "This is so 2020."
Yeah.
That's funny.
But I mean, the food was actually pretty good, even though
it was great.
The soup dumpling, even though the dough was
Anna made the hit of the night, which was the
those were good.
What do they call it? What kind of ribs?
They were like God, it was a baby back rib, but it was like with I don't know, it had like a.
It was a Chinese. It was like a 5 spice and some other stuff on the ribs,
there was
and
like
then
fish
and then there was like
sauce
and then there was a sauce that you were supposed to put on them that we didn't actually put on them.
Left in the
It was
refrigerator
really.
that you like dip.
I tasted the sauce later. I'm like, this sauce is amazing. How we missed out.
We have leftovers though.
We're now gonna have we'll
eat
have it on
today. And that will
Mr.
be
L
delicious.
says barbecue sauce. It was like a cilantro mayo sauce.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
so that was like the dip that you put it in. But the glaze was actually really good. It was like a mango chutney with like a fish sauce and some God, what else was in it? Some red pepper.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
It's very
really
different than like American ribs. Have any of you guys tried to make both xiaolongbao and sushi yourself? Is anyone in the chat ambitious enough to try both of those things?
Not at the same time.
I hope not at the same time. That'd be like you'd be doing it unless you're just really good. Like if you do, I mean, just doing a bao is like hard enough. I think that's. Yeah, there's a reason you go out for that. Sushi at home is not easy. It's like you can get there, but you realize like the like technique, you know, people like work on it for years to be able to do that stuff. That's why sushi chefs have been like making sushi for 40 years.
You make delicious sushi.
I make okay sushi. It tastes good.
Part of it though is
Looks
like
terrible.
getting the right. Yeah, it doesn't
look
pretty.
great.
I
do the little
Yeah.
stampy thing where you put it in the little, you know, what do you call that?
Mold.
The mold.
Yeah.
And you put the rice in and you squish the mold and you pull them out and they're all like perfectly shaped. I do that. But I haven't gotten like a cut. The part of it is like I haven't gotten a cut of. I don't usually get a cut of fish that looks. It's not one of those nice bricks where you put a slice and it's perfect for the size of the sushi.
Yeah, but Mike gets fresh fish from like his dad and his uncle go fishing, and then they give the stuff that's going to be good for sushi, and they'll write on it like this is for cooking and this is for sushi.
It's been mostly bluefin, and we've had some yellowtail too. Yeah. Anyway, Anna Shinoda, what did you get for Christmas?
I got some weights for working
Tell
out.
the people. Talk to the people.
Got some weights. I got these like weights that you can like adjust and like easily change the weight on it. And then I got a why is my brain blanking? Why is my brain not working? A telescope. I got a telescope because this past year I've always like been intrigued by space, but this past year I've gotten really, really interested in it. So I wanted a telescope and I got one, and I was putting it together last night to get it all set up, and then I realized that I know nothing about telescopes, and it was like you got to find out your latitude lines and you've got to do all this stuff. So I'm going to attempt, of course, it's pouring rain today.
Yeah,
so tomorrow will be a
bad
good
timing.
day.
It's really rainy in LA, but but we're gonna check it out. I mean, I think Did you end up getting a good look at Saturn and the other day?
I did not. I
Yeah.
did not. It was, the problem is that we're like on a mountain range and we're about like halfway up. And I tried to get up to the top of it with the kids for us to see Saturn and Jupiter, because on the south side, the mountains were like blocking it. And I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't. But
I mean, for people who actually are on mountains, like we're not on a mountain. We're on like
No, we're okay.
It's LA
so we're
style.
on
It's
a
LA.
hill.
We're it's bigger than a hill, but it's not. It's all over. That's the reason they call it the San Fernando Valley, is because there are like small mountains on either side. So, and that's what separates like going down into Beverly Hills. If you've never been to LA, like where the Hollywood sign is, that's the south side of the valley in the hill. So that's how that kind of works. But Dave is wearing MS merch today, you say?
What was I going
Let's
to
look.
say
Let's see.
about-
Is he on
Sure.
Instagram?
Oh, so somebody asked about light pollution. Yeah, there's a ton of light pollution here in LA. So because there's so much light pollution, I'll be able to see less. But I grew up in like a mountain town in the LA area, and it's like 2 hours from where we are. And so, if I'm going up to see my dad eventually, after all of this COVID
They said
stuff.
Dave's wearing Mike merch, and then I'm like, oh, Dave Farrell? And they're all like, which Dave? There's like so many Daves.
There's many Daves.
Dave Greco is who they're talking about, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna look him up. Let's see.
Anna and Mike, would you like to have a show together on Twitch? Isn't that what we're doing right
That's
now?
that's what is happening.
That's what's happening right now.
Great.
Oh, somebody said I'm inspiration for writing. Fantastic. Keep going. I need inspiration for writing.
Anna, you don't just need inspiration. You need
No.
like a just a better schedule or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, guys. I haven't done that much consistent writing this year. But and what's really bad about that is like probably if I put a full 40-hour week into it, I would have something that my agent can shop. So I'm like 40 hours away. I should really work on that like this week maybe.
That's what you said. You've said that many times.
Once we hit October, the rest of my year is shot. Because with kids, here's how it works with it
From
though.
October to January.
From October to January. And it doesn't really, like February really actually for me. Because here's what happens. October is Halloween, and I usually make the kids' costumes. And that takes all of October. And then I'm really involved with the school. So I'm usually like volunteering at the school, doing stuff there. This year, I'm actually like basically on their version of the Parent-Teacher Association. I'm the VP, and that has been a bigger job than I thought it was going to be. And then November hits, and we're like getting ready for Thanksgiving, and we always do like this really cool trip up to the mountains. We didn't get to do it this year because the mountain town that we go to usually had a big fire. And then after Thanksgiving, got to do all the stuff getting ready for Christmas. I have all the elf duties too, which is super fun, but also takes a lot of time. And then between Christmas and New Year's, there's a little bit of a quiet, but then it's kind of like cleaning up and putting all the like Christmas stuff in its place. And then New Year's hits, and New Year's is a big Japanese celebration. So we always do like a big feast on New Year's. And
They're like, does Mike not help?
no, Mike helps a ton.
I help
Mike,
with most of it. There are certain things that Anna has taken on where, like, I'm thinking about if I can say this on the stream. Okay, so the elf thing, when she initiated the elf, it was when everybody was deciding whether or not to do Elf on the Shelf, And she's like, should we do Elf on the Shelf? And I was like, no, I do not want to do Elf on the Shelf. Like, it is every single day, every single night for the whole month, and it's gonna escalate. Like, it's gonna be, you gotta like manage expectations, and some days are gonna be like boring, but you gotta keep coming up with ideas. Like, I don't want to add that to like our lives.
So I said,
and she's
I'll
like, but
handle
I
this.
really, really want to do it. And I was like, I don't want to do it. She's
I'll
like,
handle it.
I'll do it then. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I'm gonna take care of it every time. You know, you don't have to do anything. And yeah, and I've won maybe 2 or 3 times in the month I'll help out with it, but all the rest of the time Anna takes care of it, and she doesn't complain about, well, she almost never complains about it.
No, there was one night that this time that I was just like, I'm so exhausted. I can't do this by myself tonight.
Yeah.
You've got to help me.
Well, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. The Elf, anybody who's ever committed to the Elf, and God bless the people that have like committed to multiple elves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's super fun. So it's
I mean, at the end of the day, it's worth it because the kids love it. They have the best time.
It's fantastic. But yeah, and then Mike also, Mike always does mornings because I'm not a morning person. So he gets up with the kids and gets them like fed and on track for the day, and does breakfast.
Mensch on the bench. Dude, there was this whole like, there's this whole like thing this December with rhyming words like elf on the shelf and then something on the something, and it got very questionable.
Okay.
It got very. Luckily, mensch on the bench is. Do they have a literal mensch on the bench, right? Yeah, I think they do. The chat takes like 20 seconds to catch up. Or it's 20 seconds behind.
Somebody just asked if I'd tried to sing on a Mike song, and the answer is no.
Yeah, the mensch on the bench is a real thing. Mouse in the house.
Mouse in the House. We had both this year, Elf on the Shelf and Mouse in the House.
Mike on a bike.
Okay, Mike. Oh, and then, by the way, with New Year's happens, and then I have in my family, my niece, my sister, my dad, Mike's dad, and one of our kids are all born in January. So then there's all the birthdays, and then Mike and his brother are born in February, and there's Valentine's Day. So really, what I'm trying to say is I'll start writing again on like February 15th.
Pokey Mouse. They're calling our mouse the Pokey Mouse.
Pokey Mouse. Dude, that mouse was so cute.
It's a very cute mouse.
Very cute. And like chocolate. I mean, come on.
I know we
Smells after my own heart.
saved that mouse. Not only did I not kill it, but I also saved it from eating chocolate.
Does chocolate kill mice like it kills dogs?
I think so.
No.
I mean, a dog would have, depending on the size of the dog, but you'd have to eat a lot. If a mouse ate a whole Hershey bar, I bet they'd die.
Well, that would have been bad for the mouse and bad for us if we had like a dead mouse in our wall. Oh, that reminds me of the time in our house when we first got married. Mike, I think, were you on tour when this was happening? Where I came into our guest room, which had like shutters, and it was really dark in the room, and I was like, what's going on? And I opened the shutters, and there were flies covering the window on the inside from the very bottom all the way up to the very top, covering so it made the room dark, every single window in the room. And
hundreds.
Thousands. There were so many flies. So I popped the screens off.
I think I was home I may not have been there when that happened. I was there that week because I remember the flies. Like, it was straight out of like a horror movie. And eventually we started seeing them. Like, so we opened the windows, and when they got out,
and took off the screen, and all of the flies from that room left because there were like too many. Like,
yeah, so we aired out a bunch of them. She got rid of that batch of flies, and then more kept showing up, and we were like, so it went from thousands to like 100 to like tens, and then you'd just be like, I'd be like walking up the stairs, and there'd be new flies like walking up the wall, but they were almost like drunk. They were little, and they weren't like flying, and so we were like, okay, so this is a clue. What is happening? Why are these not flying? And it was because they were baby flies. They were new flies that had come out of, they'd hatched.
Yeah.
They'd bred in the walls.
Something had died in our wall.
Because some little critter had died in the wall, and the flies bred
maggots
on the critter.
And then they climbed out of the little
crack.
crack.
They found holes in the walls and climbed into the house, and just it was terrifying. It was so disgusting.
So many flies. That's gross.
Yeah. Oh, and believe me, we smelled whatever the animal that was.
Oh
too.
yeah.
This is like 15 years ago, though. Right?
Yeah, it could have
12?
even be.
12?
I'm gonna say this was Fort Minor time, so 15 probably.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the solution? The solution was wait for them all to go away.
Yeah, we couldn't
Like you could kill some, you could smush them and like sweep them up and whatever, but you had to just like let them go, fly out. You had to let them leave. It's so weird. The solution was move. We just moved. We burned it, burned the whole house to the ground.
That house we had a lot of critter problems at that house too, because we were right up against like a wildlife area.
Yeah.
And so we had a bobcat took down a deer in our backyard, and it happened on a Friday. So normally you call like animal control, and they come and they like clean up the dead animal and take it away. Which by the way, if you've read my book, that the guy who came to the house eventually to take care of the deer carcass I based his job on the dad's job is like to like come and take away dead animals.
The dad in her book
Yes.
helps clean up dead animals, and that was based on the guy in real life who came to clean up the dead deer basically in our yard.
Yeah. So that deer was there the whole weekend though, because they're not open until Monday, and it happened on a Friday. So the whole weekend, it was like National Geographic in our backyard. We had coyotes, we had vultures, we had other deer, like at some point like showed up and was like, oh no, like they took down, I think it was a buck. It was a huge deer.
It was a big deer.
And by the time,
It wasn't big for long. It was big that day, and then it was small pieces for the rest of the weekend.
It was really gross. And then by the time the guy got to our place on like Monday afternoon, he had to like go find the pieces.
Oh, so bad.
And so he was like, took me a while to find like the last hooves, but I want to make sure that I got everything. And so he was like roaming around we had a little hillside behind the house that he found the rest of the pieces. So, what does LA even move out to Canada? We've got good weather here though, guys. But yeah, so that I was so, and the guy was so nonchalant about it, like, yeah, like, picking up the stuff, like, whoa, yeah, they really picked it over. And I was just like, you are a character.
That's disgusting.
And welcome to living in my book. That's what happens if you cross paths with me. Too much information.
You go into the book.
I didn't even, you're saying too much information, but I didn't even like really.
Oh, she's
describe
leaving out
it.
so much.
Oh, I'm leaving out so much.
Every day when we came out, it was a different scene.
Oh yeah.
After the first day, the coyotes had come. She found the deer, and then that night we heard yip 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 yip. Like they
all night long.
They had a coyote party that night. So we're sparing you at least 50% of the gory details. At least.
What is this pineapple on pizza thing? I've seen it like 6 times.
They're back to the pineapple. This pineapple on pizza was like that was a conversation like years ago, you guys. Can't believe we're back to this.
I like pineapple on pizza. I think
That's
it's
what I
delicious.
said.
However, my favorite is mushrooms, bell peppers, and olives.
Dude, she's in the mood for the same pizza I am.
Oh, it's so good.
That's
Now
what
I want to
said.
order pizza for lunch.
That's literally what I said.
If we order pizza for lunch, there will be...
We have too many leftovers. We
I
can't order pizza.
I know. We've got really good leftovers, too.
Yeah. We've got leftover prime rib. They're laughing because I literally said that exact same pizza order earlier today. All right, so Dave Greco is on. We're gonna go. Oh, I've got to do a thing, Anna. This is how we look at. Oh God, where is it here? I need the. You guys have redeemed some raids. I think this one is Techonator redeemed a raid for Tiffay. So let's see if Tiffay is on. Nope, there's no Tiffay. Spaceman Live. Avocado wanted to raid Spaceman Live. Spaceman Live is not on. Hollywood Rebellion, not on. Okay, so Dave Greco Art is where we're gonna go. We're gonna raid. Oh, you know what? I can't raid Dave yet because we gotta do shout outs. Anna, this is gonna be, you're gonna wanna say goodbye for this because this is gonna take a while.
What is a shout out?
All of these,
exactly
I'm
what
giving
you did?
shout outs to all these folks right here that did, cheered, that subbed, and a couple raids.
Okay. I actually am hearing footsteps above us anyway, which
Okay.
means that somebody is probably in the kitchen looking for some lunch.
All right, I'll be up
All right.
in a little bit.
Goodbye, everybody. Happy New Year, because I'm probably not going to be back here until
I'm only gonna
until
be
February.
back. I'm only gonna be back tomorrow, I think, and then we're gonna leave here for a few days. So I'll stream tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Oh, Anna Shinoda. Wait, hold on. Wait, how come it's so quiet?
I don't know, because it's a muted applause.
Hold on.
It's like a polite. It's like a golf clap.
It's like a golf fight. Why?
I don't know.
I really want louder
Because I don't
applause.
like loud noises.
You don't like loud noises. It's very, yeah, it's kind of too quiet.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the applause. It's fun.
Boom. You will have to take this chair with you though.
I will.
Thank
Okay.
you. All right. I'll see you up there. All right, guys. You know what we didn't do? We didn't do the harmonium or whatever it's called. I know my screen is all blurred, pixeled. It's really crazy looking. Is it still pixely? I can see it on my other screen here. It's not my fault, you guys. It's not my fault. I don't know what's going on in the neighborhood. There must have been something must have like gone down. It's rainy, you know. I look like a Lego. I look like the Lego movie. Let me see what I can do to. I'm just gonna fix these. There we go. There we go. Now we got proper. Now we got proper applause for all the folks that deserve applause today. Let's hit up some of our shout outs and then head over to Dave Greco. Today, God, so many. Karma Doll, of course, with the cheers. Shanura subbed, Lux Pharaoh subbed, Hybrid Shinoda gifted, Ali H cheered 1,000 bits. Amaranth Cerise, gifted. Who's Murray, gifted. Carmadol, cheered. Roadkill, oops, subbed. Horse Milk Actual, gifted. Master Mooney, subbed. Seashells, gifted. AJ Ariane Jean, cheered. Carmadol, cheered. J Ledov the Dead, subbed. Alexa, cheered. Sleep Gaming, subbed. Dusty 2013, cheered. 100 bits. Who else? JJ Lynn, subbed. Hoff XD, subbed. Aline LP fan, cheered. Titico 82, subbed. Claudia LP, cheered. Beansy 89, subbed. Katie Don't, cheered. 130 bits. Yeah. Sapphire Sky, cheered. Carmadol, cheered. A whole bunch more. Hybrid Shinoda, gifted. Imagine Lily, cheered. Claudia LP, cheered. Fractured Eclipse, cheered. Alexa, cheered. Binks, cheered. 100 bits. Amaranth, Cerise, cheered. Noah Leo, sub for 3 months, tier 1. Gino Bianco, 92, subbed. Carmadol, Claudia, and Alexa. Angel B12, cheered. Hybrid Shinoda, gifted. Amaranth, Cerise, gifted. Linkin Park fan, alright, cheered. A bunch. Catherine S1, cheered. 100 bits. Let's see what else we got. Carmadol, Linkin Park fan, alright. Ali H, cheered. 1,000. Nice one. Brought Mew, cheered. 200 bits. Thank you guys. Seashells LPU, cheered. Hybrid 3RY, cheered. Imagine Lily, cheered. Shalana Malcolm, cheered. Pretty Girl 622, cheered. 400. Carmadol, Mr. L's. Claudia LP. Hybrid 3-ery. That's what it is. Hybrid 3-ery. I get it. Why did it take me that long to get that one? Let's see. Janae, cheered. 100 bits. Thank you. Fractured Eclipse, cheered. 40. Claire Carter, 1979, sub for 6 months, tier 1. Hybrid M. Shinoda, cheered. 200 bits. Vices and Discos, gifted. Linkin Park fan, alright. Alexa, cheered. 100. Michelle 444, cheered. Carmadol, cheered. 253 bits. Linkin Park fan, alright, cheered. Vices Discos, cheered. 100 bits. NKS Monkey 2, sub for 3 months. And Zara LP, sub for 5 months with Prime, smart. Rising Soldier, gifted. Shalana Malcolm, cheered. 30. Fractured Eclipse, cheered. 100 bits. Carmadol and Krenv, cheered. Dusty 2013, cheered. 200. Brooks Mew, cheered. 200. Lincoln Burt, cheered. 300. Linkin Park fan, alright, cheered. Amaranth Cerise, cheered. Carmadol, cheered. Robbie G, Sports OTHP, gifted. And Ali H, cheered. A big 1,000 bits. Hendrix Gamer also cheered. Thank you guys very much. Alright, so let's go raid Greco. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, and then I'll be back after the new year. Just watch me on, Twitter and Instagram, probably, for updates on that. And I will see you then. We'll have to use the harmonium tomorrow, won't we?
Bye.